Gibson was having in that. Just how proud are you were the guys just sticking with it and just keep putting pucks on that throughout that game?
Yeah, I think it just shows the maturity of this group and that we believe in ourselves. And we believe if we do the right things continuously and stay within our game plan and the way we play, good things kind of follow. I didn't think we kind of said that the other night too, or the Buffalo game, where we didn't really try to change things and cheat our way and high risk plays. We just stayed with what we were doing, just stayed to the program, and we got rewarded for it on the power play.
So many guys having career years, but Anthony Duclair, first time in the 30-goal club. Just how much has he earned that on this team this year?
Yeah, really, really cool for him. Really happy for him. Thought he had one in overtime too. It would have been a great way to end it. Is a big part of our team. What he brings with his speed, and obviously getting 30 is a great accomplishment for him.
You talk about not cheating and everything. You guys had 50-something shots and everything, but you weren't giving anything up on the back end. You had to be happy with that effort.
Yeah, I was really happy. Moments here and there, but that's hockey. But I liked our mentality, how we approached the game, how we approached it when we're behind, and how we bought into believing that if we do the right things, we'll get rewarded. And I thought it was another good example of that tonight.
Yeah, we've talked about. I mean, you guys don't get frustrated anymore. That used to be the refrain. Now you got 25 shots off, and then the next period you're just nothing because you're frustrated. You don't see that from you guys anymore.
No, I think that's a sign of maturity. That's a sign of realizing you are a good team and you know how to win and you know how to do the right things. And we never really had that in the past. I thought last year it started growing that way, and then we took another step this year. So that's a sign of a great team, and hopefully we can continue to do it.
After Sergei Bobrovsky lit up the first shot of the game, it really seemed like he settled into the game, and he had probably one of his better starts in the last month. I mean, what do you think of his performance tonight?
It was good. I mean, it's really hard for him when you don't see a lot of action, and again, something to clean up a little bit. That one goal, kind of self-inflicted on that part, is probably the one glaring mistake we made all game. And again, it doesn't come at the great time where you got to chase a game, especially when I thought we had good energy. We're doing a lot of good things, but then it settled in. It's hard on him. I mean, you don't get a lot of shots, and then you get what he got that first shot of the game. And but he's a veteran guy. He's been a great goalie in this league for a long time, and I thought he settled right in. But yeah, it makes it a little bit hard on him.
We've talked about Hoobie and his MVP case and all that stuff all season long, but just your thoughts on just the effort on that game winner there.
Oh, he was unbelievable. He was so much fun to watch tonight. He had the puck on the string. He created so much. It's almost a shame he only got 1 point out of it, just because I know he's in that scoring race. He deserved to have 5 or 6 tonight, and it's night after night. He just continues to amaze you, and it's kind of a shame that probably hasn't been talked enough about in the Hart Trophy. If anybody would have watched us tonight and watched us all year, but even just clear into one game and see what he does, it's a shame he's not talk about all these other guys, but he's a pretty great player on a great team right now, so he should have a little more recognition in my opinion.
Yeah, and talk about recognition tonight, you guys, now you're at 302 goals. We've talked about the individuals on this team, but collectively, I mean, my gosh, you guys are putting up some major league numbers.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even notice, don't even think about it. But we've had success, and I think we've had success because we're buying in and we're doing the right things, and obviously by buying in and bringing that work ethic and energy, we're kind of getting rewarded, and it's something we kind of preach on. If you do the right things, you'll get opportunities, and I think the whole year we've been pretty consistent in that effort.
Next question will come from Zoom. David Wilson, Miami Herald.
Bruno, it's obviously like not a test you can really draw up, but we know obviously the hot goalie is something you kind of like worry about running into in the playoffs. Is this kind of a good test run for something you guys might see next month?
You know, we ran into a lot of them, it feels like, of late. Yeah, we know we're going to face it. We know what's going to happen. Again, the way the group kind of stayed to the plan and didn't force the issue and just stayed consistent in the way we play, again, speaks of this group right now.
And then just going back to Duke, he's obviously bounced around a lot in his career, but has really found, he was good that last year in Ottawa too, but obviously here in Florida, it seems like he's really kind of found a home. What do you think has made him fit so well with this group?
Oh, good question. I think he fits in the way we want to play. and he brings that dimension of speed, can play that kind of pace game, and then we got a lot of creative offensive guys that I think he fits in with and kind of play to his strengths. So I think it's a great fit for him, and he was intelligent enough to recognize how good of a fit it was here, and maybe came a little bit, I wouldn't say under market value, but he was willing to stick around and be part of this team, and kudos to him for realizing that.
Obviously, he's so fast. You guys you talk about your speed all the time. Like, does it almost like you kind of need to play with guys who are as fast as you almost sometimes? Like, is there's something to that?
I mean, I think he just fits. Yeah, he pushes the pace, which is really good for our team. And him and Carter Verhage, they really push, so they create space for up the ice, and it's spacing that's valuable in this game. And then especially if you have that space, and then you add the skill of a Huberdeau and Barkey and Rhino and all these guys, then they're a major piece of why we were able to do the things we can do because of that speed. And so yeah, he's just a really good fit, and he's had a great year. And we just keep the thing with Duke too. I think it's a consistency, and he's shown this year he's matured enough that I think he's been consistent all year, and that's something during his career has kind of been here and there. And this year he's found a little of the recipe. Hopefully he can keep it.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.